Good morning, everybody. So sorry for the delay right now. Literally, as I was getting my thing set up, I could not find my cable for my microphone, so that's why I was late. Hi, Psychoda. So good to see you. Welcome back in. I hope you're ready for today. So I'm just getting the last little bit set up. Alright, so as you can hear by today's music, we are playing some Ace Attorney, the original trilogy. And oh god, I just realized I look super washed out. My eyebrows are, what the frick is happening? You can't even see it. Oh well, we'll make do today. Just give me 1 second, let me just fix this microphone. I think that might be better. Sorry, I know. Sorry for the wait. Because literally as I was getting set up, I was like, wait, where did I put the cable? And I realized, oh wait, I put it over here. And then literally my wig got caught, and I was like, frick. Hey, welcome back in. Yeah, it seems like hold music almost, like that kind of elevator-esque music. I forgot what that style of music is called. I know it has a specific name, but I forgot what it is. Hey, oh yeah, this old thing. Yeah, I actually did this last time and I actually really enjoyed it. I did like some little contour here, so it looks like I have breasts when I don't. Alrighty, so we're gonna get back into it and make sure everything is all set. Okay, so let's see. The one thing I remember that I left off with this game, okay, I have to get you some new controls, is that I did Justice for All, but I don't think I finished Trials and Tribulations. But I'm trying to figure out though, let's see. The one thing I'm super excited for this one is that I really like how these characters are very, not diverse per se, but like their personalities are they're just crazy good, especially when you get to like Mia and then Maya. I don't know, like they're also good. I hate pop filters, but they're essential. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's do Trials and Tribulations. I haven't done that in a minute, so let's do it. I think it's also because I want to look like Mia. How'd I get into this mess? Why did I do that? That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about her, about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that! It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I kinda did. 5 years earlier, Mia Fey, second trial. Please tell me if you ever watched the Ace Attorney anime bloopers, that's literally what happens in this one. It's like it's Eric Vale going, "Hey, it's not my fault. I didn't kill this guy. I kinda did." Oh, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, Mr. Grossberg. Good morning.
Mia, please calm yourself down. Please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know.
What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me. I'm relaxed. Please tell me I'm convincing.
Let go of my lapels.
Just like, I'm relaxed. I'm totally calm. She's like that.
You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I'm Marvin Grossberg. I'm at your service.
Actually, this is my second time in court.
Still, you surprised me. What with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too.
I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean.
What? And you've already learned all the relevant facts.
Well, about that, you see. I mean, of course I have. I think.
Well, did you know that the person you're defending is actually the killer?
What?
Just some lawyer joking. You'll learn with the trade.
Imagine that's how it is, though. They're all like joking, like, you know, the guy actually did it, right? I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't seem that guilty. I bet you that happens like at least once in a while. You know, it can't be like never. Also, maybe that is their business too. So it's kind of hard to say what they would and wouldn't do. You know.
Oh dear.
She doesn't know all the relevant facts. I forgot.
In any case, don't let our clients use you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client. And he's got COVID.
Good morning there, everybody. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. She's like, good morning. Oh, Lord, this is gonna be so hard. I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine. No problem. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Wright? Actually, it's Wright. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. Oh boy. I forgot this how like he introduced himself in what is it in this game, so it's also like it only kind of not that it only makes sense to an English viewer, but it also it's like okay, I guess, but why why was that even relevant, you know? Okay, let's keep going. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. It's not for COVID or anything. What's COVID? Oh, it's just coming in the next 5 years. Don't worry. No, tell me, what's coming in 5 years? My doc says this way. I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Sound advice from a doctor, huh? Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you. Please, let go of my shirt. She's like, don't worry. I'll make sure you win this trial. And not even another shirt. They're like grabbing him by the scarf, like strangling him. That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. Excuse me. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client, and for myself. When at first you don't succeed, pack your bags.
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense today is Miss... Oh, what's her name? Miss Mia Fey, was it?
Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem?
I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense.
Yes. Well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency.
Emergency? Isn't that him standing there right next to you?
No, Your Honor. He's a ghost.
So, you mean...
He died. And Grossberg just was like this.
Well, apparently I'm dead to you, aren't I?
Yes, well... yes, you're dead to me.
You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this?
Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think he resurrected himself exactly. he wanted to spite Mia that much. He came back from the dead just to prove her wrong.
I don't think you're right. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It will all be over soon.
Taking it out of context, this can be very, very, very bad. What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me?
Yes, you're a piece of...
And just like that, the prosecution lost their case.
Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. Now, what he did swallow, I can never be too sure, but apparently he could swallow copious amounts of white liquids.
I am so sorry if there were any children present in this courtroom.
He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
It sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, he was, until the defendant murdered him. Yes. Well, next we have a scene of a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway, then they called the police.
That certainly makes the defendant very suspicious indeed.
I like how I hate how this is though, because not like writing anything. It's just like in reality, like there's so many people who get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, and then they're screwed over for life. That's what really sucks.
Very well. The court accepts this photo in the court and record as evidence. I could not speak English today, so I'm just going to speak French. Je m'appelle Juge.
Crime photo number 1 has been added to the court record.
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Neither can I, my lord. Your Honor, Your Excellency, even I can't. Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is that the victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne? What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to answer this, to take this question. Even I can't speak English, my lord. I mean, Your Excellency.
Huh?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. Not loosen up anything else, just, your iron will. I am a gentleman. I'm a gentleman, if you will. A what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of.
A perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause. Go on. Please say you know at least this much.
I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
I think I'll just die again. My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you?
The court record. I think I can see that by pressing tab.
Imagine like I say this all the time in the tutorial ones. Imagine like they're like thinking the thoughts and it's just like a monotone like robotic voice.
The court record. I think I can see that by pressing tab.
All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record.
So let's check it, shall we? Electric shock and then okay. Okay. Let's go.
Take a good hard look at the data there, and think carefully before you answer, my dear.
Yes, sir. I'll do just that. Gotta stay calm. I can't let the prosecutor get the better of me. The court record. Okay. Let's take a look. Just press tab. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just pressed tab here.
Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death?
I believe it was hypothermia. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution.
Electrocution? How could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue. What's that? Why, that crack in your voice? Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood? Is that new Taylor Swift song?
No, Your Honor, you have it wrong. What do you mean? I remember the lyrics clearly. It clearly said, now we have bad blood.
How did I make this turn into a Taylor Swift conversation?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this. Please, take a bow. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
That's Winston Bain for you. He is one smooth operator, if you catch my drift.
I thought he would be more rough.
They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence.
Evidence? What's evidence, my lord? Your Honor.
I'm still saying my lord because of a great ace attorney, but let's go back to it.
Evidence? What's evidence, Your Honor?
Grossberg, how the hell did you think this woman could be a lawyer? I don't know, Your Honor. I really thought she could do it. No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court records. Find the evidence you need, and then shove it in old Greybeard's face.
Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face. Don't say it out loud! Jesus, he's like 10 feet away from you!
Mr. Grossberg, try to set a better example for the young lady. Mia, Evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. You can toggle between profiles and evidence with tab. You can toggle between profiles and evidence with tab, so be sure to go over it with that. Now then, let's see what you've got. Give it to me. Hit me, baby, one more time. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? Okay, oh, wrong button.
It was this photo, Your Honor. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Dahlia Hawthorne, is it?
Very good, Miss Ray. You seem to have picked up on at least this much, but you won't pick up anything ever again when I chop your hand off. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Very well, Mr. Payne. Please, call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Fay.
It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? Mia, can I just mention something to you? It's something not too bad. I actually did kill him. What? Oh, no.
Whoa. This is an open and shut case, I say. So, I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, guilty. Court is adjourned.
It's me just standing there like, what just happened? The defense has no objection.
Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
Hello.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, yes, my name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now, I guess I'm a suspect.
No, he means what you did. What did you do before you were arrested?
Oh! I was a university student. I don't have COVID, I swear.
Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. Mr. Owl. How many licks would it get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of Dr.
But I didn't do it! I'm innocent, I tell you! I'm telling you I was.
Would the defendant please refrain from passing his cold on to the rest of us?
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor.
That's you.
Stop sneezing.
Okay. I admit I was there. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Well, that was open and over really quick.
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer.
Mr. Wright, what's that trailing down your leg?
Oh, it's just blood, Your Honor. From this knife I used to kill the victim. Like, literally, like, I don't know why I make him to be the killer when he's really not, especially since with the fact he becomes a lawyer eventually, but it's like, Jesus Christ. Oh, it looks like the judge understands.
You're being naive, you know. Too naive.
Huh? What if he did like a witch cackle?
It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be...
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination. Cross-examination?
He's right. And it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions?
If a witness is lying, their statement will conflict with the court record in the tab button.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Even if you're a client, in court all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now, that there was a lie? A contradiction? He just said he didn't know the guy, and he said he wanted to be a British wannabe. What about that makes it seem like he didn't know anything about the dude?
Now then, your cross-examination if you please, Miss Faye.
Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? I would, Mia. I really would. I need to protect my girlfriend. Okay, let's see. There we go. Oh, wrong button. When you say there, you mean where the victim was murdered? Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened anyway. Something? You can't hide what happened. We have photographic evidence. Anyway, Mr. Wright, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident.
A coincidence, huh?
But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. You say you found the body, so who called the police? Huh? Oh, unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
Other students?
It's a university. It's a university, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Understood.
That's correct. They were witnesses. So where are they? Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock.
What? Is this true, Mr. Wright?
You just stop sneezing every time you're in a bind. Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body, but I hardly knew the guy to begin with. So, you didn't know his face or even his name, right? Right. Well, no. That is, I mean, oh god. So, which is it? Did you know him or not?
Now see here, you can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day and passing COVID on to all of us.
Wait, how did you know what COVID is?
I know too, Mr. Wright. I too am a time traveler.
Well, I guess I did know his name. News to me. Why didn't he tell me that before? I heard he used to date Dolly.
Who is this Dolly person?
Oh, Dolly Parton! Ah, yes. That would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, I see. A young love. Ah, young love. So bittersweet. Just a shame we have to cut it loose today.
But that's all I knew about him. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Huh? Oh, just start sneezing. Well, Mr. Wright... no! It wasn't me! I'm not a killer! I swear!
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe?
Yes, well...
He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jack, I mean. Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, you see? It's true. Cross my heart. I hope to die. Well, actually, no, I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Please, no. I swear I didn't do it. He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night.
May I ask you something, Miss Faye?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, what is it now?
Oh. Who is this person anyway? This Union Jack fellow?
The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag.
Oh, I see. So you mean like the stars and stripes, right?
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot this is America. I forgot. Oh my god. That's the one thing I hated about the original, like, what is it? The original localization for the game. They made him seem like he was American. Like they're really pushing that this is America, not Japan. And every single time they reference like things, it's like, oh god, I remember now. This is supposed to be America, not Japan. That came later in later iterations, which I wish they changed when they ported this game onto here. But what can you do though? They already rewrote. They not rewrote, but they already changed like the style. They can't really do much in the localization department, if per se. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's go. As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me. Also, I just want to point out, I forgot how like stupid this guy can be sometimes. The judge. Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now?
Yeah, there was a contradiction here.
Oh yeah, that's it. I think it's in the photo. Oh, there it is. Here. Mr. Grossberg.
Quickly now, show that boy you mean business with evidence, I mean. Let's get down to business. To your feet. The pain.
Okay, Mia. Check the court record carefully.
Well, my dear, do you think you can manage it on your own after this point?
1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself.
You mustn't try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia. I've learned from experience, and as such, my figure has lost its shape.
I'll be fine. I know what I have to do.
Remember, you can always press him to get more information. Oh, and one more thing. When you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof.
Okay, Mia. One more time. In the very beginning of his testimony. Okay. Okay, blah 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 blah. Keep going. One second, sorry. Left my thing. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, we gotta present this one.
Objection!
I think. Okay, no. Oh god, I pressed the wrong one. Sorry. I knew it was like I forgot I was like, wait. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong statement. Whoops. There we go. I forgot to press again. My bad. Whoops. Whoops.
Objection!
There it is. I knew I forgot to go to the right statement, and I saw it too. I was like, okay. Do you guys ever like have those moments where you're about to do an action, but you know it's the wrong one? Like, you know when you're about to step on like an ant, no, like your dog, and you're trying to like avoid your dog, but your body's already doing the movement and you can't stop it. That's how I was. I was like pressing the button. I was like, wait, no, wrong one. Dang it. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning?
Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But that really was the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Don't you dare start sneezing on me, Mr. Wright. You've been lying to me. Please forgive me.
Mia, you've made our client cry.
You're not. Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination.
Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me.
It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. Did I go too far? Yeah, probably.
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X, or was it poison?
Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. Oh, boy. He lost it. Does this even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now?
Huh?
Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene.
What's this? In the victim's hand. It's Cold Killer X. He died from poisoning. He took too many cold pills.
And everyone's like looking at him like this. Like even the people in the peanut gallery are like this. How can this man be this stupid?
Objection!
Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What?
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped it by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright.
Order in the court.
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the court record.
Crime photo number 2 added to the court record. Cold Killer X added to the court record.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken.
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this?
This is really bad. This is really bad. My hair is coming off.
Oh my buttocks, my poor hemorrhoids.
Calm down. You get those treated. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then around 3, we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I'd been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible.
Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination.
Mia's like, oh my gods, what did I do to deserve this? Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell me any more lies. Okay, let's take a look at that court record real quick. I think it was, what was it? Because that's, yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, okay. I'm still gonna save though, just to be sure. Okay. There. Okay. I'm just going back through everything because I need to be, just to be sure. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's start. Oh, wrong button. Had you ever met the victim before then? No, never. But that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly.
About this Dolly person. And this Dolly person is...
My, it's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart.
What was that for?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something up. Oh god, I forgot she does that. She's like, imagine like after like he's like probably like smacked his back or something. But imagine like she slapped it across the cheek. It's like a big red handprint on the side of his face.
Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover at the murder victim, Doug Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
So it's one of those nasty love triangles I see.
He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed, brother. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time.
You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist, I see.
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Hey, maybe that's what's killed him.
Oh, how fascinating. It sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man.
Yes, he was, Your Honor, before Mr. Phoenix Wright here killed him!
Oh, what do I do? Maybe I should ask him for more details. Now we have to ask him some things. Let's do both, please. So you're absolutely certain that you met at 2:45? Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. But they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something. Well, it looks like he's right about the time anyway.
Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
Okay. Okay, let's also talk about the pharmacology department too. There might be something we need to know. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Oh my goodness, even I can't speak English too. What's happening? That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables? Yeah, there were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. So what was it you were talking about? You know, oh jeez, that maybe we should hang out again sometime. Hang out again sometime? I wish that were true. Okay. So you say you went back? Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. I was pissed! Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? To kill him? I thought maybe we could make up. And probably make out. Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ in heaven. You know this going through her mind? She's like, oh my Lord, Jesus Christ in heaven. What did I do to deserve this case? I'm sorry. Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this. It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of the year, isn't it? Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep in the window this early in the spring, huh? I suppose common sense is not always common. So, did anyone else know that you were taking this cold medicine? Well, I always took one after meals. So I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? Everything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Sorry, I had to adjust my wig. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious.
Why did you punch me in the jaw?
Oh God, it's so perfect. And now it's like, by the end of the trial, imagine like he's like battered up and bruised, like he's on crutches. He has like bandages all around his head. He's got a black eye. I would love to see that, honestly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden.
Then why don't you punch your client? I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately at the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
However, there is one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is... I don't know, Your Honor. That's right. You are correct, Your Honor.
So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. But first, let me save my progress. I always do this just in case because like the last time I accidentally messed up. I don't want to do that ever again. So let's do that. Your Honor.
Yes, Miss Ray.
I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, oh God, we should be able to solve this mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. Like, God, what is that smile? She's like, it's like a Joker-esque smile.
That would be most impressive.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Actually, I totally forgotten about that. Oh, imagine like it's like when she gets to the thought lines, like, of course I knew that. Actually, I totally forgotten about that.
Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted.
Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that one. That's the one. Let's do it. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well.
What?
But there is nothing. I was about to say the judge's line says, yeah.
But there is nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon?
Oh, gee, my lord, I don't know. I wonder if there's something that's sparking in this photograph that makes it look like it shot a guy and killed him. Something with high voltage wires that could easily fall on any random person and electrocute them to death. Nothing, I don't know, Honor. I don't know, Your Honor. Maybe something like, I don't know, this. Well, naturally, it's right here.
That's... What is that?
You've got to be kidding me. A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard. The machines that the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then, the high voltage cable...
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of the death. That is the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant.
Imagine like a guessing game. It's like, or like playing with a child.
So, the person who used the murder weapon could only have been... That's correct, boys and girls. The defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Give a hand. Clap your hands together.
That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? What are fingerprints?
My lord, how are you this dumb?
Reading that the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle.
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
You mean?
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
Order! That's enough. I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Mr. Grossberg!
My hemorrhage never lie. The share is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor!
At this time, I am prepared to render a verdict in this case.
Hold it!
There we go.
What? Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye?
Imagine like he's annoyed, like,
Happens every Sunday. Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye?
is this what you want, Mr. Wright? Huh? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye, no matter what it is, you have to say, I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end. Okay, Miss Faye. I pushed Doug into the electrical cable! I take back what I say. I don't believe in you, so I'll just pack up my stuff and go. I'll leave the country now. We've already established the defendant's guilt. There is no further need for him to say anything. Wait a minute, Mr. Wright. I'll tell you what really happened. But I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further. I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow was dead. Oh boy. My point too is like, yeah, I don't believe anything you say. Mr. Bainey's all yours. Mr. Grossberg, you want to just take my position as the leading leading the defense? I'll just take my leave and go. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that!
Wow. What you just said, was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
But please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, thank you. If God is real, please strike me down now. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
It feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem
Oh, God! I forgot that's what they did for the localization. They made him do the Harlem Shake. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He thinks to get his butt checked. I mean, hasn't he already gotten it checked by this point? If he's literally doing the Harlem Shake, if his hemorrhoids are doing a freaking Harlem Shake, isn't it obvious at this point that he probably needs to get that checked out and get them treated? Why is he in the courtroom? You remember when Mia said, oh, he's dealing with an emergency? That's the emergency! He needs to get a hemorrhoid operation! He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that.
A simple explanation, indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling.
But from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. That's true. Even a doofus like him could have missed that.
Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. Okay, let's go. But first, again, safe like normal. So what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say to you? He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl. A bad, bad girl. Huh? Huh?
Is that all?
Yup.
Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself.
Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Anyway, after he said that, I just kind of pushed him. I killed him. Oh wait, I didn't kill him. I don't even know what I am. Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail? That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a frenzy. To a furious frenzy. I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. And when you did that, there were no severed cables. There was no severed cable anywhere to be seen. Right! There was nothing like that at all! But is it possible that you merely overlooked it? Well, I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let that guy steamroll over your cheap asphalt.
I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony witness.
At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A loud noise. And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
Objection!
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading some dangerous ground here. You gotta ask for more. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Could it have been? Yes, could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. He fell right on top of it, and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? Did that umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. Oh, great. He's not gonna make it any easier for me. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone.
Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now?
Well, yeah, we need it. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. How perfectly fitting! Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer. Not him roast. Yeah. Oh well, he was roasted if you think about it in more ways than one. But
The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit of the cheap umbrella to your testimony.
We have evidence that says otherwise, Mr. Payne. I don't know about you, but we have evidence to prove that he didn't fall on top of the umbrella. It'll be easy. Because look, shocking, huh? Quite shocking. Double roasted homicide, exactly.
Objection!
Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on. If I had mentioned that, I would have been able to... I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
But what do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
Order, order, order! The victim, he moved. Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want to present it as evidence immediately.
Umbrella added to the court record.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
Objection!
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony.
Phoenix's testimony added to the court record.
Well done, well done, Mia. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was too foolish to think they could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
Let me guess, you have another witness.
Exactly! And this witness's testimony, it will be controvertible. Incontrovertible.
Well, who is this witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. Miss Dolly Barton herself. She'll come and perform really well for us, I would think.
I knew it. I mean, come on, it's kind of obvious that they were kind of going with this line.
The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious. How did you know?
I have something that's called New Game Plus.
Mia, what do you mean by that? I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court would now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
She could have planned for him. Yeah. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, that could be it. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's all right. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But the next minute is my dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life, huh? I had a love of my life once too. But he ended up dead in a ditch. What happened? That's gonna be another story for another day, Mr. Wright. Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side, anyway. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. Also, why is she have an umbrella / a parasol in the courtroom? Close that thing. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. Huh? She gave me. I'm sorry, even I can't speak English too. Oh no! She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this.
So she gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, all right. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Dahlia's present borrowed from Phoenix Wright. Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. Please give it back now.
But a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to... Sorry. It wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was! But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct?
Newspaper clipping added to the court record. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself.
Ah, yes, but I'm afraid you will not. Oh, no, I can't speak English either. Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
Thank you.
I want to do whatever I can to be a help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about to be over. We'd better all get moving.
I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. To be continued. Such a nice trial. Okay, so while I would like to do more of it, I just remembered I have something at 2 o'clock. I thought it was at 3, but I was like, wait, oh crap, I gotta go at 2, not 3. So Give me 1 second while I quickly get this thing under control. My apologies. I was like, wait, was it 2 o'clock or 3 for that thing? And I literally just remembered it's 3. Not 3. It's 2. So I was like, I had to get going. I am so sorry for ending these things here. I literally don't want to end it here, but I kind of have to. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh crap, wrong. I got the wrong time. It's at 2, not 3. Whoops. So I have to end it here. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah. Okay. So my apologies. I don't want to end it this quickly, but I have to. I forgot the time. I will be back on, I believe, Thursday. I think it's on my schedule. On Tuesday, obviously, because of Monday, Tuesday is July 4th, so I'm gonna be gone for those 2 days. So I won't be doing any streaming during that time. I will be back on Thursday for sure, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe those 3 days in succession. We'll see what happens. Maybe Thursday, it depends. And then Friday, Saturday, I will be back for sure. So you'll see me then. So until then, guys, I'll see you later. Bye. I have to go. Follow. Oh wait, real quick though. Follow me on my social media. Follow me on my Instagram. Follow me on here. Follow my TikTok. Follow anything on my social media and my tabs. And check my schedule to be sure when I'm going to be on. Okay. I cleared it. I checked off everything. Okay. Now bye. I'll see you guys next time.